got the goats put out in the yard. Yesterday I didn't do it. It's a little bit stressful for me, just a little bit. And that's because I worry too much and I get over anxious about stuff. But I didn't do it yesterday. And then when John got home from work, he asked me if I'd done it. And I said no. I said I probably won't do it every day. It's a little bit stressful. I mean, if they get out, it's not that big of a deal. We have 2 goats. There's really not anything around here. And I can pick them up. So it's not like it's a big deal, but my brain still gets freaked out. Like last night, I was taking the chickens some food. Taking the goats and the chickens some food. Clovis ended up knocking over the chicken feed on accident. And I had unlatched the gate. And so when I bent over to pick up the chicken feed, the goats both came out. And it freaked me out. Like, I started to panic just a little bit. Dolly got out and ran up to the top of her gate. Reba just stayed right there because the chicken feed poured out at the door and she was trying to eat it. And I started to freak out a little bit, and I was just like, calm down, you're okay. You can get them if you need help. John's upstairs, and I had my phone. So, but she ran up to the end of the gate and she just ran, well, the fence, not the gate. She ran up to the end of the fence and she just looked like toward the woods and she's like, no, thank you. And she turned around and came back to me. So it's not like it's a huge deal. And like I said, even if it is, the kids could come help me if they needed to. John could, I could pick them up. So it's not like it's a big deal, but my brain says it's a big deal. Like in my brain, the sun's being weird. My brain says if they get out, they're gonna get eaten. I don't know by what, because there's like no dogs or anything running around here. And our dogs won't bother them. Like sometimes the boy dogs will see them and kind of try to like bully them through the fence. But if they go in the yard with the goats, they don't do nothing. So there's that. And they don't like even bite at them at the fence. They just bark at them and they get in trouble for it. But anyways, yesterday John was like, is it just going to be for special occasions or whatever? I said, I probably won't do it every single day. But the day that we did it, they was just so content. Like they cry and stuff quite often. And it's not that they need the food because we feed them, obviously. But they're just so much more content and happy if they get to do that. So I wanted to do it. So I got them out there this morning. I figured out an easier way to do it. And so me and John was talking about it. We're going to put wheels on it. We actually need to make sure we get them this weekend. I need to put them on the list. We're going to put wheels on it and stabilizers to where it doesn't collapse. Not like it collapses, but you know, when you pull it, like the shape changes so that it stays in square. That's the correct terminology, I think. We're going to put some wheels on it though. And not permanent. Like things that we can just bolt on so we can take them back off, because obviously that's just a temporary solution for now. But that'll make it much easier because I take the whole kennel up to the door and use it like a corral. Like one door goes one way, one door goes the other, and the goats just go straight into it. And it is so much easier that way. Less stressful than trying to walk them in there. So we're going to get some wheels. John thought he had some, but he only has 2 and they're massive. Like super tall. Not super, super tall. Probably like this big. Can you tell how big that is? It would have it that far off the ground, which I told him it wouldn't be a big deal because they won't ever be in that if I'm not home anyways. But we're going to figure out some wheels. He only had 2 anyways. We need 4, and then we need the U-boats. So anyways, we got the goats out there. As you can tell, see, they're not screaming. I guess because they don't need me to bring them a treat because they're busy eating already. So we're going to go in the house and attempt to make some banana muffins, I think. I have a banana in the refrigerator. He's been there a while and he's ready to go. And the kids keep making fun of me for saving it. And I was like, I don't want to throw it away because that makes the best banana bread because he's pretty funky looking. And so yesterday morning, the sun is in a terrible spot. Yesterday morning, I Googled and found me a recipe to make banana muffins with 1 banana because that's what we've got. That's, you know, super ripe. I thought I had some in the freezer and I went and looked and I can't find them. I don't know if I just gave up on them and threw them away. But we got 1 banana and we need to use it. And I'm going to use it because the kids keep making fun of me. So I'm going to prove to them that we're going to use that banana. So we're going to go in and do that. It's chilly out here. It was like 40-some degrees this morning, I think. It was actually borderline cold. I walked out here to get Clovis because she was running around the yard and to get her to come in the house. Even with my robe on, I was cold, and it made me think I'm definitely not ready for winter. Like, no thank you. Fall can come, winter can skip. That's what we think. But anyways, I'm getting the house. I already got the oven preheating, so we should be ready to row. and make some banana muffins that are hopefully good with our one banana. Okay, here's my very ripe banana. But he's gonna be good in this, hopefully. Only one way to find out.
Lights shining from the window late at night. I'm just watching someone else's life go by, wishing it was mine. Dreams, everybody has them at the start. Somewhere along the way they fall apart, and it makes it kind of hard to look up at the lights when the lights go out.
Okay, so let's make 6 muffins, and I was gonna do that, but then when I went down there to get the muffin pan, I found my mini muffin pan. I'm gonna rinse off because I've not used it in 70 years. Okay, I've not used this thing in forever, so I wanted to give it a rinse. So we're gonna use the little mini one and make mini muffins because everything is better when it's tiny. So, but I seen this sanding sugar. It looks like it's got glitter in it. I don't know, but I don't know if we mixed this with something or what. But I'm gonna use this for the optional sugar topping. And I forgot, I hadn't put salt in the recipe, so I sprinkled some on top to mix in. So the battery's gonna go dead on me. I had to take off my robe because I got too hot. I hate the sleeves of robes anyways. They're so annoying. Where I'm short, the arms are always too long for my arms, and so they're always just hanging, you know, hanging around and stuff. So, all right. Checking on the girlies. One of them are going to walk up and check the garden. What is it? And then I think I'm going to do a little glaze on top. Just some already pre-made icing. Just pipe on a little bit of that onto the top of those muffins. I tried them and they're really, really good. Like they're buttery and banana-y and salty, which in a good way, not overly salty. Almost remind me of a caramel. I don't know why, but they're really good. But I think we're gonna add something. They're kind of ugly, is one thing. So I think if we do a little bit of glaze on top, you know, a little bit of striping or whatever it's called, drizzle, that's the word. It'll make them look more appealing. Wendy got one and ate it. I don't know if it was good. She was in her room when I come down. So yeah, I think we're gonna go in and do that once they're like completely cool and I can get them out of the pan. Obviously, getting them out of a silicone pan when they're hot is not ideal, but those almost cool when I got mine out, and it came out really well. So, I'm gonna move their kennel here for some fresh grass, and then we're going to go up and check the garden. Then we'll go in and finish up those muffins that are really good, if I do say so myself. I will link the recipe down below. It's super easy, super simple, and it only needs 1 banana. If you wanted to make more, like you wanted to make those and had, you know, more bananas, you just double the recipe or whatever. So super simple. Anyways, the only downside of doing this with them is now when the gate gets opened, like just now, I went in there to refresh their water because moving around can make it, you know, fall out. Reba, no, wrong one, Miss Dolly here, she tries to run out because she always thinks the grass is greener on the other side. It's the same grass. She just doesn't realize it. This is a safe grass. Safe in my mind anyway. So Yeah, every time. She tries to run out now. She didn't do that before. So that's definitely a downside of it. But I did want to mention they always have water in case there's going to be somebody that mentions water, and they're never in 100% sunlight. Okay, they've got shade. Currently they're 100% shade, but always make sure it has shade, make sure it has water, and obviously they're not going to be in there if it's raining. Goats hate rain. They despise water in any form other than drinking it. So just wanted to make sure people knew that. People that don't know goats or don't know me, just so you know, okay? We sort of know what we're doing, and they've always got my best interest at heart. So shade and water, and they don't need shelter because they go in there when they need shelter.
The preacher said God would never give more than I could handle on my own, but I don't know if I believe that to be true. 'Cause there've been some times when I've been all alone and wanted to give up, but you helped me stand. Yeah. God, He used you, shined right through you in ways you will never know, so many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know. No, you had a faith that I'll never know. You prayed away rainy days, even kept a smile if they stayed. 'Cause either way, you stood on the rock and not on the sand. No. And sweet memories of all the little things you did to show me love, and you held me stand. Yeah. God, He used you, shined right through you in ways you will never know, so many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know. Yeah, you had a faith that I'll never know. Kings will rise and fall, bending for the fame. Seasons come and go, and time will bring some pain. But if there's one thing that I know, you will always remain the same. Yeah. No, you'll never change. No. God, He used you, shine right through you in ways you will never know. So many ways.
Alright guys, and that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love y'all. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time. Bye guys.